So how much would a person in this field make?
A lot of depending on answers. A young veterinarian, if you went into a very, very busy small animal practice, could make anywhere from $75,000 to $100,000 a year. If you own your own practice, the sky's the limit. You know, you could make anywhere from $200,000 or $300,000 a year to $1 million a year. It just depends how much you wanted to work and what your clientele could handle. Okay, what's next?
What is the best thing about your job?
I get to work on animals and see people. That's what I like. That's my best thing. I enjoy people.
Now that you have finished college, what would you do differently?
No, I wouldn't do a thing different. I've been blessed to be in this business for over 50 years. I wouldn't change a thing.
Okay. What is a day like as a veterinarian?
Busy, busy, busy. It depends on what kind of practice you do. If you do a mixed animal practice, you could look at cows in the morning and look at dogs in the afternoon. Or if you do a strictly small animal practice, you can be doing surgery, bone repairs, tumor removals, C-sections, routine vaccinations, dewormings, diagnostics on different animals. So we see everything here from snakes to birds of prey, raptors, hawks. We have a crow up front. Everything. We see it all.
Is being a veterinarian what you thought it would be?
Yes. Yes, it's been a lot of fun, a lot of enjoyment. Like I said, met a lot of great people along the way. Worked on some wonderful animals. Had some good times. You know, I wouldn't. Yeah, that part has been great.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you not like about being a veterinarian?
Trying to be a businessman. Running a business is not being a veterinarian.
Yeah.
A whole different ball game. And if there's any defect in veterinary education today, is that you're not taught to be a business person. We were taught to be veterinarians, not business people. And that's the big drawback in veterinary medicine. You can be the greatest veterinarian in the world and go broke. You know.
Okay. I've lost where I'm at. What is one of the biggest challenges you have faced
That I
as a
faced.
veterinarian? Yeah.
Being able to make an animal better and yet not being able to because primarily finances, that the clientele can't afford a particular procedure. But yeah, that's one of the worst things that I faced. Being a veterinarian is great. I love what I do.
Yeah.
But it breaks my heart to see an animal that I can't help because of a money situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything you would have done differently to prepare yourself for the job?
No.
No.
There's nothing you can do. Every vet's different.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has their own ideas, their own thoughts. That's why it's the practice of veterinary medicine, because you never get perfect. You never know all the answers. Mm-hmm. And you just have to strive to do the best you can for your animal patients and their owners. Mm-hmm. That's what you have to do. You know?
Okay. What are the most important skills that you need to be a veterinarian?
The ability to listen. Listen to your clients. They tell you the answers a lot of times, and they don't realize they're telling you the answers. So you have to be able to listen. You know, and then you have to have an analytical mind. You have to try to pull different facts together to come up with a diagnosis. You know, broken legs are simple. They're broken. You X-ray them, there's the bone. But if you have a sick animal, then it's a different ballgame. You have to try to put all their signs and blood work and X-rays together to come up with a particular diagnosis. Yeah.
What is something that most people don't know about veterinarians?
the most important thing that they don't know about veterinarians?
Yeah. Or what's something that people just don't know?
Well, I don't know that people understand the frustrations
Yeah.
that we deal with every day as far as trying to make everything work, whether it be in a business sense or just with an animal that, you know, you try to do something that doesn't work, the owner's not cooperative, the owner doesn't follow directions. Those are frustrations, you know. Your employees don't do what you want them to do. Those are all frustrations, you know, and that's part of owning a business and being a veterinarian. You know, the everyday frustrations, just like you and I have, and things don't go our way. This didn't go my way today. This. So, all right, what's next?
Okay. What kind of veterinary experience did you have before you applied to vet school?
Oh, I worked for a veterinarian from the time I was 15. Every summer, and when I went to the University of Georgia in 1966, every summer and holiday, I was working for a veterinarian. I went back to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So I just, you know, it's primarily small animal practice, but yeah, I got to know veterinary medicine from the dredges cleaning up dog poop and cat poop to helping in surgery, and that served me well over all those years. You know,
What veterinary school did you attend,
University of Georgia.
and how did you choose that? Or
It
why?
was, it was only one in the state of Georgia,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's a well-known institution. It's been there an awful long time, and you know, the tuition was not horrible. And at that time, there were only like 17 veterinary colleges in the United States, and a lot of times they would not accept out-of-state students if there was a veterinary school in that state.
Yeah.
And of course, I had no idea. I even thought of applying anywhere else. So.
What's your favorite animal to work with?
You'd have to say dogs. You'd have to say dogs.
Okay, and then what college courses helped you the most?
Not chemistry and not mathematics, the sciences. Zoological medicine, invertebrate zoology, vertebrate zoology, animal husbandry courses. But the rest of it was just busy work. Especially the chemistry courses, we took 9 chemistry courses before we got accepted to vet school, and those are what I consider weed out courses. And they think that if you can pass those courses, you can do whatever else comes along. And I think that's even in the medical field today, that you've got to get through this horrible, difficult courses. And if you can do that, then you can do pretty much whatever else is required of you. So
That's it.